are training to protect ourselves because I've noticed that when you're alone in your jammies, doom scrolling, you're in a pretty vulnerable position. And whenever I'm doing that, the people on TikTok know that I'm in a vulnerable position and they try to scare me. Case in point.
It is 3 a.m. and you are awoken by a knock at the door. Here's how you know you're in danger. If the knocking is calm and consistent. A calm knocking at the door, especially late at night, can indicate premeditation rather than urgency.
See, I didn't need to know that. Picture this. You're in bed, in your jammies, in your tidy whities. No, you know what? Let's make it even worse. You're in the tub, splish splash, you were taking a bath, right underneath a window, and that's where you hear the knock. By the end of this video, you're going to be a professional at spotting what is terribly wrong.
I'm glad I brought you in here. No one's gonna hear you scream.
Seriously? No!
Here we have Changing Girl. Changing Girl, maybe the dress is what's wrong. That's an ugly dress. Maybe it's that she's smiling while she's changing. Like, does anyone ever like... Because I don't. Like, when you're changing her... Maybe... Ah! Oh my god, it's the camera! I didn't notice it, and that made it like 10 times scarier to me. Okay, here we have a lady with her crying baby. We got some toys to prove that the baby's a little bit taken care of, but still crying. And if we look in the mirror, we'll notice that the baby's crying because she's ugly. I've always felt like babies cried when I held them because they thought I was ugly. Either that, or it kind of might make more sense that babies are the CEOs of knowing love because all they've experienced is their love from their mom. And so like, of course it can be like, oh, this girl doesn't like me at all. We've got the guy proposing to the girl and she's super happy except the ring has teeth. I mean, the nice thing about it is it's really hard to take it off. If we're both doing it, I'm game. Okay, so I don't mean to judge people based on how they look, but I'm scared just looking at this. I'm scared just looking at this.
She walks like she talks and she talks like she walks.
Excuse me, but it probably is the pills. We've got a girl here walking in the hallway, checking her phone as one does. I do this every day because it's less awkward than just walking into the gym. This guy's walking past her and I can't quite make out what this is in his hand, but I'm sure it's not good. He's a stalker! He didn't realize that this apartment building uses key cards. Okay, so this is a weird one because like on one hand, she's eating fingers, but the chip bag says potato fingers. Crunch, crunch. Once you start eating, you can't stop. Crunch, crunch. The hard parts are the best. Squelch, squelch. Full of calcium too. Crunch, squelch. I want more.
Wow, that was weird.
Who wrote this and are they okay? And should we call them? What are these guys doing with their kids? What am I supposed to point at? There's a lot wrong here. I thought I saw a tear. Maybe the problem is that she is... Wait, what? The laughing siblings on the water didn't notice anything unusual. Well, they should have. They never considered that if they hadn't been born, their parents wouldn't have fallen victim to fraud or been pursued by creditors. What? Okay, so it's not the parents' fault for dunking the kids. It's the kids' fault for being born, because if they weren't born, then a series of events wouldn't have happened that made it so that they fell victim to creditors. What in the kid blaming is this? There is so much going on in this picture. It's her birthday, there's Valentine's Day balloons, she's crying, nobody else is there, but there's presents everywhere, there's cake, she's in a wheelchair, she's got a blanket on her, she's got a blazer on, there's a bike there, it says present for you, it's like she's so loved, but she's upset at the same time. Oh. You did not get a wheelchair-bound girl a bike.
Classic.
We got the girly pop, she's in her cute little fit. I'm always judging the fit, I'm like, hey, the fit's good, you must be good. But there's something's in your bear. Is anyone else paranoid about like receiving mail? If there's like a box and like you didn't order anything, like is anyone else like, hey, can someone else open that? And then like someone else is opening it and you're like, I need to stop doing that. Here we have the girl saying hi. This is like one of those things, you know, when you answer the door and you're like, hi, like who is it? So you don't have to actually open the door. I like these things, but they also kind of scare me. Like I feel like someday I'm gonna see something scary on one of these. That's a thumb. Someone's holding a picture. Have you guys seen that FaceTime prank that everybody's doing right now? You get this video of this guy and then call somebody.
I'm calling the police.
It's literally the funniest thing ever and I want to do it so badly, but I actually feel like my mom or my brother, like anyone in my life who really cares about me would actually go into cardiac arrest if I did this to them. Oh man. Oh man. There's a lot wrong with this photo. What could it be? Could it be the man's shoe, the man's hat, or the man hand? Probably the hand. I like how the dog doesn't want the hand. My dog would like come with the hand and be like, like ripping it apart. Okay, we got this lady blow drying her hair. The vase, the glass vase with the flower on it on this tiny little sink. That's strange. For my birthday, I was trying to go to Washington, D.C. or Quebec City, and I was looking at all the different bathrooms because I'm a freak. And I was like, where's the counter space? How am I supposed to get ready? Like, am I supposed to just put all of my stuff on the floor? This is strange. I don't trust this. This is uncanny. Also, what the heck is wrong with this toothbrush? Who sticks their toothbrush in a marshmallow? My brain chemistry and this is the most bothersome part of the picture. Forget the hand. It's the perfume and the toothbrush. But we're gonna go with the hand. Like a fox. Okay, we've got baby girl, she's home. She's got 2 locks on the door, which is looking pretty good, but other shoes, other shoes. If I came home and there were other shoes at the door, I'd be like, okay, another family photo. The hair color, I mean, still looks pretty natural to me. Oh, it could be that her nails aren't painted here, but they are here. I'm not taking the bait this time. We're gonna pretend that this girl's face is exactly how it should look. These things happen. I'm not gonna be like the grandma where you show that picture of an ugly baby and she's like, oh, what happened to it? I'm not gonna do that. He is looking at the baby funny though. He really is. But like they match in the photo. Like these are the same 3 people. It was the kid's face.
Kid's sketchy. Back to you guys.
The wife was suspected of having an affair by her husband because the child didn't resemble him. In reality, what she had been hiding was that she had undergone plastic surgery. Now, I heard a story like this where like a man was like suing his wife because their baby was ugly and it turned out she had a bunch of plastic surgery. Like I feel like this was a huge story in Asia, and I feel like maybe that's where this game was made because it's giving me a vibe. Okay, we've got Laughy Girl, another Laughy Girl, and maybe they're laughing at her because she's clapping inwards. Why? That's so weird and creepy. The act of slapping the back of her hands together is something only the dead do. Wait, is it bad luck that I did that? Somebody else do it. I can't be the only one. Ah! Okay, so she is staring at him and he's got his book up like this, and usually that's what students do when they're cheating. Not that I would know. I mean, like this is back in the day though when we used text. Do we still use textbooks? I don't know, but is it that? Everyone's noticing and he's like really focused. I guess he was hiding that he lost $30 million in the stock market. What?
Every time.
We've got the girl, she's taking a, one of the cutest iterations of selfie. I don't care what anyone says. To me, like this is it. So she's killing that. Oh, maybe the cigarette? As a popular 17-year-old high school influencer, a selfie taken in a room clearly shows an ashtray. She will undoubtedly face backlash online. So not only is this teaching us how to stay safe, it's teaching us how to not face backlash online. Wow, they're really trying to protect us in every way here. All right, we got the sister, we got the sister's sister, her uncle, his cousin, and cousin it? I guess it's gotta be the backwards head, right? I'm looking at the whole picture and all I'm noticing is that it's super rude to take your ghost for a walk without cleaning the snow off first. She didn't even clean off the armrests. His butt and his arms are soaked. Negligent. Grandma often takes walks while pushing a wheelchair. She had long been accustomed to her husband sitting there, accompanying her for over 50 years, but now, just slippers. Makeover time. She's like, ugh, my pores are so huge. And she's like, it's okay. I've got the lipstick. Becky's got the powder, little powder on each side, and Susie's got the scissors. Get Susie out of here. She's gonna lie and be like, I was just trying to trim your brows, but no. You were gonna. Okay, we've got her, she's serving looks. While this girl's going, it can't be the girl, like, there's nothing wrong here. Maybe it's this black hole? Ah! Ew! I reported the hole to the teacher. The teacher said someone would come fix it, but a year has passed and the hole is still there. By the way, the teacher occasionally goes missing during swimming lessons. Ew! This kind of stuff, like, I feel like this kind of stuff can't be good for your brain. Like, I'm already an anxious person to begin with. This isn't helping. Oh my goodness. Breathstroke, playing in the pool, death stroke, and then just chatting. Like, why is everyone having so much fun? There's a dead guy there. Oh no, this reminds me of that thing that actually happened with like the water tank. No. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, please don't know, because that's a mess and I can't stand it. Okay, this girl is crying, and why would she be crying if she's admitting it? She's like, you're ugly. Of course something's wrong. But is something wrong? Like, we have all the facts. Nobody's trying to hide anything. This woman seemed to have created a threatening letter herself. Oh, she's pretending that someone gave her that letter. And he still dumped her. Oh. It's like, let's hope that man won't face any danger. She's obviously unstable.
She's a keeper.
Okay, we've got the mom and dad in the front seat and then the kid with the hammer? Maybe it's the hammer? No, it's not the hammer. Okay, the kid's allowed to have the hammer. Pfft, of course he's allowed to have a hammer. You crazy? It's that they're going to the Sea of Trees. Oh, you don't want to know. Okay, so we've got a girl here singing, glow sticks. That's a little short of a skirt and I'm a little worried about the phone, but I mean, oh, it's the taser. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, the taser does give nice light, just like a lighter would. Okay, so she looks pretty serious. Her husband's laughing and watching TV. She's cooking. Everything is nice and cut. The mise en place. Is it the nutmeg? Wait, nutmeg is extremely toxic? The more you know. Don't they put that in eggnog? Ah, okay. Man trying to help out pregnant lady. She's like, oh, please help me. But little does he know, she's got a little surprise for him. You know what would be even crazier? If someone like pregnant, okay? You're like, help me. Guy comes to help you. You lift up your shirt and some kind of monster jumps out. Somebody's gotta do that. Don't say that I put you up to it, but somebody's gotta do that. We've got Girly Pop here. She's doing her skirt up from the side, which is very strange. I feel like I usually zip my skirts up from the back, because you don't want this thing on the side or certainly not on the front, so that's pretty weird. It's also pretty weird that her reflection is smiling at her while she's doing that, but I would say they're both equally weird. Okay, we've got a cute little birthday girl here. She's smiling. She's got like very trendy cake, the old icing. I had one of these for my birthday. She's excited. Her daughter's excited. Her daughter, I mean, that's a picture of her. Oh, the daughter's hair is lighter. This is a ghoul woman. The mother couldn't accept that her daughter had passed away. This year, she celebrated the birthday of her eternally young daughter once again. Is that a doll? Ooh. These guys are having the best day of their lives. Like they're packed, going on a trip, got the net, catching butterflies, but I guess someone broke in. Imagine not noticing that. Like, how scary would that be to not notice something like that and then go back in the house? Ah! Ew, this is just, ew, oh, it's scary. Ah, no thank you. Okay, we've got selfie time. She's looking cute. What's the problem? Oh, she's blocking her lens. Something's wrong. She's an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This actually scared me. It was that was a jump scare I'll give, you win. Fine. There are so many things wrong with this picture. There's hands sticking out of the wall. There's a mannequin's head hanging from the roof. There's a kid there, woman screaming, spiders on the roof, guy pissed himself. Let's say that the pee is probably the worst part. I originally wanted to show my best side to my boyfriend, but I have reached my limit. I tried to hide my fear of ghosts, but my body couldn't conceal its genuine reaction. Wait a minute. You wanted to show your best side to your boyfriend? That would mean the girl peed, but it was the guy. Did the guy go, babe, I know you're scared, but look. See, I'm scared too. Okay, we've got Winky Girl, and he's really excited to see her. I mean, everything's looking good here to me. What could it be? What if this eye's like permanently stuck shut? I don't know, like I actually don't know. Oh, apparently her closet busted open from the internal pressure. Oh, she's one of those, she's a secret slob. She looks real good. Her room is looking really good, but if you just pan off to the side, what on earth is going on here? Is this like a movie theater? No, this is like an airplane and the stewardess is like, come with me, babe. Oh, I think I just answered my own question. Middle-aged men are my type. Remember to contact me. Oh, she's, oh, ew, look at the smile. He's got her number! What's going on here? Okay, we got the mom going, okay, bye. The daughter raising her hand. She's like, yay, first day of school. The dad like patting her on the head. Are there one too many hands? I don't think so. Is it because the backpack's open? Nothing upsets me more than when I've been walking for a long time and I look and my purse has been open and I'm like, ah, did like a pickpocket unzip it and go through all my stuff? Like, is all my stuff still here? Oh my goodness. That and like being like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Those are like the two worst things that I can possibly go through. A kitten suddenly appeared from the backpack. I don't want to go. I want to stay together. The child's pleas were in vain as the kitten and its mother watched the bus drive away. What are you talking about? Why is this guy wearing a gigantic winter jacket in the dead of summer? She's wearing a little skirt. He's sweating profusely. What's under the jacket? I overslept and rushed out without changing clothes or taking off my coat. However, someone pulled down the zipper, exposing my embarrassing pajamas. I think wearing the coat's more embarrassing than the pajamas, especially because like those are just a normal flannel. We got two people yelling at each other here, but I don't know what the problem is besides them yelling at each other. Oh no, these are getting hard. It's getting harder to see if something's wrong. We're getting into the advanced territory.
One eternity later.
I had to watch a whole ass ad to figure out what these two were yelling about, and this is the answer. The couple was arguing again.
I don't care anymore. I'll give the cookies I just made in class to another guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want that.
Today's winner is, it seems to be her. Oh, those darn women, they can just be so manipulative. You know what I mean? Like they make you cookies, and instead of standing your ground, you want the cookies, so you forgive her. Wait, that seems more like his fault. Everyone's on the train hanging out. This guy's sitting with his eyes closed. It's the only thing I see that's different, but I see this on the train all the time. So, wait, why is that a problem? Next time I see a guy with his eyes closed, I'm gonna be like, open your eyes! And that's gonna be a normal day on the train here in Toronto, so no one will notice. Dear God, that's the end? It's like this is just trying to make you mad. Ugh.